What's up, guys? This is Joey, and it is Saturday night. It is 10:30 o'clock at night, and I wanted to make this video to basically tell you a story. So I'm probably gonna title this Storytime. I haven't done a story time in a very, very long time because I really don't go out much. And when I do, it's not really eventful. But I have a lot to talk about today. So I decided let's make a video. Okay, so last weekend, I'm pretty sure it's last weekend. Last Saturday morning, Richie and I, we decided to go to IHOP for breakfast. I mean, we don't usually go out for breakfast a lot. We'll go to like a cafe or like a restaurant or like, somewhere that's just breakfast, or sometimes Richie will get breakfast at McDonald's. It's not all the time. I usually just like eating breakfast at home. There's a lot of options when it comes to home. So we decided to go to IHOP. It was like, I think 10-ish, 11-ish in the morning. And so we get there, and I don't think we've ever been to this location in Miami. It's on Bird Road. And I don't know the rest of the address, but I know it's on Bird Road. And it's close to the highway, or 826, one of those, but it's close to a highway. Anyway, so I ordered the Nutella banana crepe, and then Richie ordered steak with like eggs, and I don't know what else he ordered. I know he ordered milk, and then I ordered hot chocolate, but with water. But whatever. And the thing that kind of like turned me off about that place is that I asked hot chocolate with milk, and they're like, "Oh no, the lady goes, oh, it takes too long to warm up the milk." I've never heard that shit before at a place. Somebody actually saying, "Oh, it'll take too long." Like, you actually just do it, But whatever. So I drank the hot chocolate, with water and powder, whatever. It tasted all right, whatever, no big deal. And then we ate whatever, we paid, and then we went out to Target, and after a while, you just, I'm usually feeling okay after breakfast, but this time I was starting to feel bloated, and like I was like a little too gassy, and I was like, that's weird. I didn't eat a lot. I was like, maybe it was the Nutella. Who knows? Maybe I had a little too much Nutella. Whatever. Then I was walking through Target. I think we were looking by like the Christmas stuff, and then I was feeling like I really had to start going to the bathroom. And then I was like, okay. I was like, well, I'm done here. Let's go home. Whatever. Nothing bad happened. We get home, and I think it's around like 8-ish. I think Richie wanted to go to have dinner afterwards, after the shopping or whatever. He wanted to go to Cheesecake Factory. I was like, I'm not hungry. I still wasn't hungry. And he was like, whatever. So we went home. And I was still confused as to why I was so bloated, and why I felt so full, Richie didn't really say anything about it, really. He didn't mention anything. So then we get home, it's around 8-ish, I think, and we got home earlier, like at 5 or 6, whatever. We got home, and then it was 8-ish, and then I started getting sick. Like I was laying down, and I felt worse and worse, and then I felt like I needed to throw up, and then I threw up, and then I felt like I was gonna have like diarrhea, and so I ended up going to the toilet, and so this happened like within like the whole constant like throwing up and then going to the bathroom, throwing up, going to the bathroom, or going to the toilet. And this happened, I think, like 3 or 4 times within like 2 hours. It was horrible. I was getting like, I was just feeling like cold. I was getting goosebumps. I didn't know if I was getting the flu or the fever. And then Richie was the one that told me, like, oh, I think you got food poisoning, whatever. And then Richie all of a sudden started feeling sick, and this was like towards the end of me feeling sick, and so he went and threw up, and I was like, oh crap! Just out of nowhere, he started feeling sick. Oh, and I forgot this this part. He actually went to Publix to get me like this fiber thing. I guess because I thought I was feeling constipated, whatever. So he gave me this fiber thing. We both drank it, and I think that helped us just like get everything out of our system. I don't know how much he put in it, but it tasted like water, so I drank it, and I think after like an hour, I started throwing up and all that stuff, and just going to the toilet. It was horrible. Oh my god, I felt so bad. And I was like throwing up 3 or 4 times, and I just was empty. And then Richie started throwing up, but Richie was throwing up more, and then he was throwing up stomach acid. So then it was going all around like in the middle of the night, like 3, 4 in the morning, and then around 5 in the morning, he was just like, I guess, like fed up, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the hospital. I was like, okay. I didn't feel like I needed to go to the hospital because I stopped throwing up like 3 hours prior. So, and then I had the baby. I was feeling okay. I was kind of worried that if I was gonna get a fever, and that if Richie was gonna get a fever, we'd probably like, give it to the baby too. So I was kind of scared. And I couldn't go to the ER with Richie, obviously, because of the baby. He probably is just dangerous to take a baby to the ER, to any sick people. So he went to the ER, and then he ended up coming back like at 9 a.m. in the morning. At that point, I was already fine, and then he came back with medicine and stuff, and then I had to get his prescription because he was feeling worse. I think he like threw up once more. And then me, when I went to go get like sick people food, and his prescription, I still didn't eat like breakfast or anything. I was like so like traumatized. I didn't want to throw up. And so, I felt so weak while I was like grocery shopping. I felt so weak. Oh my God. Like I needed I felt like so dehydrated. I don't know how I did it. So when I went to get his prescriptions, I sat down because I was like, you know what, I can't. I felt like I couldn't even walk to the car to wait. So I sat right there, and then they called me. Like, I took the medicine. I went straight home, and I forgot that I had so many bags of food. I should have thought about it. Like, I think I got a little too much, like a little extra stuff that I didn't really need, like too much Jello or whatever, and then I had to carry that shit to the studio, and I was like sweaty and stuff, and then whatever, I gave Richie his medicine, and then I laid down, and I finally ate like cereal or something, I don't even remember, and Richie started getting a fever later on, and so he had to go to the store and get Tylenol, and then the Tylenol really helped him, really. And I told him that if he was gonna get a fever, once we started feeling like he was gonna get the fever, I told him to take a shower, like ASAP, a cold shower, because that would help him. And I wouldn't want him to go back to the ER for the same stuff. So he got better after the Tylenol, and then he just like slept really the whole day. I felt really, really bad. I'm just glad that I got better really quick, because if we were both sick, like who was gonna like attend to the baby? I was like so worried about that. Like once I felt good, I was like, all right, cool, I have energy. You know what saved me too? The freaking Gatorade. The Gatorade that we had, this blue Gatorade, that shit gave me so much energy. And I think that, gave me the energy that I needed to take care of my baby. So, thank you, Gatorade. So, yeah, that happened. And so, long story short, we got food poisoning from IHOP. It's really unfortunate. I will never go back to IHOP ever again. And I know that, it can happen at any place. But it has never, like, I've had food poisoning maybe like once or twice before, but I've never had it like that. And it was very, disgusting and just violent, like violent sickness. Like, it was just not violent, but it was, what's the term for it? I guess too aggressive, just out of nowhere, It took out a lot of my energy and a lot of Richie's energy, and it was just horrible. It kind of just felt like someone gave you a shot and just out of nowhere you just had an effect to it, and it was just horrible. So yeah, thanks IHOP, I appreciate it. You lost 2 customers, and I will never go to IHOP ever again. That's my story. I don't recommend IHOP for anybody, because you never know what these people, I don't know, maybe their kitchen is not sanitized. I don't know, it could be anything, but I'm good. Other than that, happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. I had a fantastic Thanksgiving weekend. I'll say weekend because we went to West Palm Beach to Richie's parents' house. We left on Wednesday and we came back today. And we had a great time. We went to Richie's brother's place, and all of his wife's family were there, and they're all Puerto Ricans. I love Puerto Ricans, I really do. Richie's half Puerto Rican, and it was just a great time. They're so funny, and I really had a great Thanksgiving, and it's I haven't had such a great Thanksgiving like that in such a long time. Like, yeah, I've celebrated before with my family members, but it wasn't as fun. I'm sorry, no offense, but I love people that are laughing loud and telling jokes and crazy stories, and they're just out there and they're not embarrassed to be who they are. And like they were giving out coquito, which is like this Puerto Rican drink, condensed milk and like rum and something else. So good. And the food was amazing, really good. Richie made sweet potato casserole, and then his sister did like the topping. It was amazing. They did mashed potatoes, and they did the stuffing. What was it that they did that I loved as well? It was something else, but I forgot the name of it. Something with corn casserole, something like that. It was so good, so good. And then we hung out like at my in-laws' place, and everybody was just seeing the baby, that stuff. The baby got his first haircut. Grandma cut his hair because she's a beautician. And today we actually went to this wildlife sanctuary that I've been wanting to go for a long time because Richie told me about it, and we finally went. It's free, so if you're interested in nature and animals and helping animals and donating, go to the Bush Wildlife Sanctuary in it's close to Loxahatchee River, but yeah, it's in Jupiter. Go there. It was amazing. I took pictures. If you want to see them, they're on my Instagram page. But yeah, that was that. We had a wonderful weekend in West Palm Beach, Juno Beach. Yeah. And then next weekend, we are going back for the boat parade. They have like a boat parade and they put lights on the boats, and we were invited to go to a neighbor's backyard, and they have an amazing backyard. It's huge, so we can like take our seats and look at the boat parade, like first row, like we're gonna be right in front and everything. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for our son to see it as well, So, and then I have a baby shower. One of my cousins is gonna have a baby shower, and I haven't seen her in a long time, and I'm wondering if her siblings are gonna be there. I'm not too sure, but I haven't seen that part of the family in a very long time either, so it's gonna be interesting if they're there. If not, then cool, whatever. It's cool seeing my cousin because I haven't seen her in a long time. But yeah, everything is going great so far, and I'm sorry I'm not vlogging that much. It's just I just, it's my family, and all those little moments I want to keep to myself. I know that I used to be such a vlogger. I used to vlog everything, when I was younger. But, I love my family. I want to protect my family as much as I can, and, keep those memories to myself. So I don't want to be too addicted. I guess YouTube is not like a priority as much anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. It's just my family is what matters, my son, taking care of him, and like I said before, it seems like YouTube breaks up a lot of families, so I don't want that to happen to me. My family is my number one, and that's that really. Thank you guys for watching. For the 5 of you guys watching, happy holidays. I hope everyone is enjoying their life and their family and close friends. I know I am. I'm very thankful for a lot of things. I'm thankful for my son. I'm thankful for my boyfriend, fiance, husband, whatever you want to call him. For his family. I'm thankful for life. I can't believe I have so much right now, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I'm a happy gal. So I'm really looking forward to Christmas as well. We're gonna celebrate at his family's house again. So yeah, I love change. I love new things, and I gotta keep focusing on myself. I need to, not focus on other family members. That, I have to make myself happy, and forget about other people's. They have to deal with their own happiness and unhappiness. That's what I've learned. I'm very happy. It's about me. I gotta focus on me and my family, and, working as a family. And, I'm 31, man. It's just, you gotta do what you gotta do, and, that's that. Everything is good. So thank you for watching. If you guys have any suggestions of videos, please let me know. I'm very open into what you want to watch and what you want me to talk about, and all that good stuff. So thank you for watching. Have a good weekend, and on to the next video. Bye guys.